It's Madden NFL 24. And front and center is Bailey Zappi. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Patriots and the Texans, and it's coming up next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season. And we've got a compelling one in store here. As you know, the Houston Texans taking on the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They've been in a great group. Winners of 7 of their last 10 on the year.
And the offense, my goodness, over 50 points in the win last weekend. When you do that, you're not going to lose very many games, maybe not any games.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Texans, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and the rankings, they don't matter to him very much, but I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish number 1, including himself.
Forced out to his left. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A good start. 1 play, 10 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Eluding the pressure right. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That one a first down pickup of 8. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Stevenson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
But, Charles, you think about their impressive record, and then you look on the screen and see some of these injuries. That makes what they've done all that more impressive.
And when one of their starters or one of their key guys can't...
Zappi in trouble, and he's going down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. That's caught inside the 20. And he will get out of bounds and pick up the first down. So they catch the defense napping, and the fake spike works to move the chains. Zappi looks to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. This now a 3rd and 4. Zappi. Flush to his right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Zappi. This is caught. Touchdown! Mike Gesicki, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are on the board first here this afternoon.
Chad Ryland now to add the PAT.
And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it all concluded with a touchdown pass to the tight end, Mike Gesicki. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Play action. Stroud now. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell.
And he's brought down.
18 more yards there and another first down. A run for Pierce out of the gun.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
This defense for the Patriots, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks. And plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield. And all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
On first down, here's Stroud. Throw left side is intercepted. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And they want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
They run once more with Stevenson. And he's going to have the Patriots first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. On the counter, it's Stevenson.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
Second down in the yard. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
In motion, right goes Smith-Schuster. Stevenson now on first and 10.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
You look at the defense for these Texans.
This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Looking to throw, Zappi. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
To the right side, this is Stevenson.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Ramondre Stevenson, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Pats are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone. I I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On second down, here's Pierce.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he finds his target. It's Schultz.
And he is going to have the Texans first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. That's caught again by Schultz.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
At their 49-yard line.
On the bootleg, Stroud. That's complete to Dill.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Texans.
Pierce now up the middle.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Houston.
Nothing the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. He'll let this go deep for Collins.
And this one is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Stroud.
Over the middle, complete. It's Schultz. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Stroud.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Texans have got it back to within a score.
Lutz with the extra point. And
And that'll make our score 14-7. A 10-play drive that time.
And it was Nico Collins who finished it off with a touchdown reception. On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Marcus Jones.
And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
Now Ryland for the PAT.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. And no doubt one of the most, if not the most exciting play we'll see in this game. The kick return all the way to the end zone for 6 points. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen.
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Houston.
Takedown, 75 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Offense gets set to go, and there's Ramondre Stevenson.
The Yeoman's effort on that last drive. 7 carries, got the touchdown as well. And the O-line probably got a little extra oxygen on the sideline in between.
And deservedly so, because they were also calling for him to continue to get the ball, because there's a rhythm that gets established, right? When you're running it well, and the back's getting the ball, and he's in sync and reading blocks, and the offensive line wants to continue to pound away. Haven't been an offensive lineman yet that likes to pass block more than he likes to run block. And that last drive, we saw the end result, didn't we?
Yep, and all were rewarded with a trip to pay dirt.
Second down, Zappy.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
That looked great when he first took off, because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with this 4th down call.
And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1. Now Zappy.
They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all they needed. First down.
And Zappy to throw.
This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
Stevenson. is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And a lead now up to 14.
So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays.
And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
And now out comes Houston.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that.
And this will be a Texans first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
They go again with Pierce.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. Got a man, it's Collins complete.
And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
Now a 2nd and 6. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 23.
First and 10, it's Pierce.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down.
Stroud to throw it.
And that is incomplete. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 39.
The kick by Lutz is good.
And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Possession back to the Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson headed out with the offense.
Good returns on the last drive. He hit the end zone for the 2nd time. Good returns in this first half, really.
Yeah, good returns for his team. Really good returns for the guy.
You
know where I'm
fantasy.
Going right. Those fantasy guys who have him on their team, they're rejoicing right now, and they have a high expectation. that what they've seen already will continue.
You talk about fantasy line, but you don't. Why don't you just play it? You know,
I'm not good enough to play the fantasy game.
Stop it.
I enjoy watching
You're an
you do
analyst.
it.
You're an expert.
I mean, you were a champ last year. Keep it up.
5th place.
Okay. Well, that's a champ in my book.
And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. Zappi now on 1st and 10.
Out to his left. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Here's 2nd and 3.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson.
Treads into the stiff arm.
And he will have the Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to Stevenson on 1st down.
No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down.
From the shotgun, Zappi.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
On 3rd down, here's Stevenson.
A solid stiff arm.
And he will have the Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Offense back out there along with Dameon Pierce. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not to any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches.
Stroud's throw taken in by Collins.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
The throwing again is Stroud. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
First down here, and that's all, folks. Good work on this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Final play of the half, Stroud.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It's all down to this. Week 18 of the NFL regular season. Lots to be decided, so let's get right to it. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. And it is the Jets who have the lead late in the second quarter. Aaron Rodgers has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Curtis Samuel, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's head to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati to see what's happening with the Bengals. And they lead the visiting Browns in that one at halftime. Jamar Chase with a touchdown reception from Joe Burrow. We saw a solid first half from the Oklahoma man, Ramondre Stevenson. He's over 100 yards rushing for the game already and found the end zone twice as well. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Play action. Here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Tutu Atwell. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
I'd say it's not panic time yet. To be honest about an empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. That'll be 4th down. The Texans send the punter out. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. Zappe and the Patriots come up here, 1st and 10. At their own 18. It's Stevenson with a run to begin the drive. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them and don't have enough confidence to make a play?
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 145 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Zappe to throw on first down. That'll be complete to Stevenson. Now he's into the clear again. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Ramondre Stevenson. His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Patriots take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. Out now comes the Houston offense as you take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Well, here we sit, week 17, just one more week in the regular season after this one. So if you're one of these teams trying to make a move and improve your spot or jump in from the outside, Charles, you better make that move now.
And these final games are often a good barometer for all those teams fighting for position or a wild card spot. They have to be able to get the job done these last 2 weeks before things get even tougher when the playoffs officially begin.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw completed in the hands of Schultz here.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort.
And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing now is Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Stroud.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Great coverage down in the end zone. He's scanning the field, looking. No one ever came open. So in the end, he makes the best decision and just fires it over the end line.
Now a handoff for Pierce.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you figure the field goal team coming on 4th. The kick by Lutz is good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive, but you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. You end up having to take 3 there.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Zappi on 3rd down.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
That's good for our Patriots. First and 10 at the 40.
Now Zappi will go to the air.
Throw left side complete. That's Stevenson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
At the Texans' 48-yard line.
Parker in motion right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Zappi back to throw.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt. And the kicking is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way.
And Charles, his name etched in the NFL record books. Just the 2nd field goal ever made from 66 yards as he ties Justin Tucker's NFL record.
And everything had to go right for that field goal to be converted. The snap, the hold, the protection, all had to be perfect. No wind working against you, and he nails that one. Congratulations on an incredible kick.
Hey, check that.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
And Stroud now to throw. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. 3rd and 7 now.
Now Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Now they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
But he certainly didn't like when he saw it all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
On the counter, it's Stevenson.
And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Zappi working from the gun. He'll get this into the hands of Stevenson.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
From the gun, it's Stevenson. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Zappe in trouble, and he's going down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They try the fake field goal. It doesn't work out. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. First and 10, it's Stroud. Open man is Atwell, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Patriots 43-yard line.
Here's Stroud. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
And this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he is going to have a Texans first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down.
And the Texans first down.
Hand off left side, Pierce. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 20.
And they'll go right back to Pierce. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14. Going for it with Pierce. And a short gain here, down to the 22. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brought down by Anthony Walker. A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
A give for Stevenson, running right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 189 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They run once more with Stevenson. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 20. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. Houston's offense taking over again. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Stroud on 3rd down now. That is caught. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, it's Stroud.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Damian Pierce, his intended target, out of the backfield. But it'll be 2nd down. Stroud out of the gun here. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And this is incomplete. Oh, looked like he had a pretty good line on that. That would have been a big play. He could not pull it in. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Stroud looking to throw. To the right side and caught by Dell. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down and 3. Stroud to throw it. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
But they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Now here's Stroud on 3rd down. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 4th down, here's Stroud. And it'll be intercepted. picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down.
Well, CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Back to Stevenson on first down. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Again, it's Stevenson.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Now a handoff, Stevenson.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
To the right side, this is Stevenson.
And a short gain down to about the 33. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Going play action here with Zappi.
On the move to his left. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Patriots,
they finish off the regular season at 12 up and 5 down.
And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Houston,
they go out with a bit of a whimper as they wrap up a very trying 3-14 season.
And it's fair to say wholesale changes will be forthcoming in the very near future. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Well, until I get to the wild card playoff game, until then, Project Prism is out.